The vote counting also continuing in California, and for those people who want instant results, this is not your state. All right, let's bring in Ken Kasparis with Sacramento County elections. Ken, good to have you here with us today. So there are 7 other states that also do the vote by mail, so it's not just California. They also take a couple of weeks to get the results in. Are things going according to schedule for Sacramento County counting?
Yeah, we're actually a little ahead of schedule.
Okay.
We're probably going to finish counting the bulk of our votes about a week ahead of schedule.
Okay, so this is normal then, what's happening so far?
Yeah, definitely normal. We're actually moving faster than normal.
All right. Candidate Steve Hilton, running for governor, suggested that all ballot counters work around the clock to get the final results quicker. Is that something that the county or the state is looking into?
Yeah, I can speak to the county on this, and it's something that we have looked into. It's not something that we're going to implement right now, but should the state ask us to or tell us to, we're ready to.
The president's been very public about his frustration about how slow California does count the votes. From his point of view, are the delays the result of fraud, as he's suggested?
No. Simply no. And we welcome anybody in the community to find out for themselves. Come watch any of the processes as they're running. We welcome observers. Anybody can come into our office, watch our employees work and count your votes, and everything is completely transparent and observable.
So I'll jump on the soapbox for a second here. So mail-in ballots, everybody pretty much in the state gets their ballot first week of May. And there are a lot of people, and maybe you can speak to this, that on election night are putting their ballots in the mail. If those people are frustrated about the results, then maybe you at least want to drop it off at a local drop box instead of putting it in the mail, which delays the vote count another 3-4 days, yes?
Yeah, absolutely. And to take that even further, maybe drop it off ahead of the election. We give you your ballot 29 days before the election. About 94% of voters in Sacramento County vote by mail or drop box, and half of those ballots came in on election day or after. So get it to us earlier. We can have more of those ballots counted ahead of time.
I'm someone that likes to get it over with early. I got it like May 4th. I look at it, done my homework, and I send it in. Then later on, it's like, okay, what if a scandal pops up or somebody says something ridiculous? I can understand why people might want to wait until the end just in case, yes?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's fair. But you can drop it off a week before. You could drop it off a couple days before. Or you could drop it off in a ballot drop box like you mentioned, and then it gets to us on election night and not a couple days later if you drop it off in a post office box.
Yeah, there are so many places where you can drop it off that if you do put it in the mail election night, you are delaying this, and you're making the president very angry. So that's part of it too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Ken Kasparis, keep up the good work there, counting the ballots, and hopefully by Friday we'll have a pretty good idea. Yep.